Today we're building the safest base in the snowy biome and surviving there for 1,000 days. You'll see all the tricks and secrets of the winter map. Hi guys! Today we're gonna build the safest base in the snowy biome. But of course, to survive there, we first need to set up our base properly. We'll build 2 bases at the same time in each biome, and that will be super convenient for survival. Oh guys, I just got a pod drop. That's great news! And I already see the snowy biome. By the way, comment below how many days you've survived in the new update and how you managed to do it. I was walking through the forest, climbed a tower, and was really surprised. 2 towers right next to each other. You can literally jump between them. That's a crazy spawn. I bet you've never seen anything like this before. Opening the first chest, and we get some seeds. Another chest gave us kunai and some leather armor. Not bad at all. And here's a nice axe we found in the mine. Now I think we'll be able to gather wood even more efficiently. I could even spend some time setting up a farm. And wait, do you see that? A bear hanging from a tree. I've never seen that before. So we've upgraded the campfire to level 4. And I suggest we do some crafting now. Let's upgrade our workbench and place a compass and a map, just like we always do. And of course, let's put a clock right next to the workbench. Looks like we've made a good start. For now, I want to do some clever fox hunting. As you know, we're not ready to enter the snowy biome yet without warm clothes, but we can lure foxes from there and collect their fur to craft warm outfits. We need to make hats. Look at that! It was totally worth entering this house! There's a legendary chest here! And when we open it, we get thorn armor and a gem that I'll definitely use later. That armor will come in super handy because fighting the foxes will take a lot of effort. The armor deals extra damage to enemies when they hit me. Perfect for what we need. And look, we just got our first pelt. Awesome! Just 2 more to go. Look how many foxes are chasing me right now. I really hope we get another drop. Yes! We got another pelt. Let's grab it right away. Now we only need 1 more fur and we can craft a warm hat. Here's another fox. And yes, perfect! We got the last pelt. Now we need to head back to the house as fast as possible. Just don't freeze. All right, let's go inside and, of course, grab this hat. Great! Now I think we're no longer afraid of the cold at all. I can now stay in the snowy biome without any problems and warm up from time to time. Okay, now let's keep upgrading our main base. Look. We've already built a small farm, and we just harvested our very first pumpkin. That's a huge step forward for us. Let's go ahead and collect it. And after that, we'll plant even more crops around the area. I have a little plan. I'm going to run over and steal that bear's body real quick. Honestly, it was actually kind of funny how it all happened. Now we're upgrading the campfire by 1 more level. Just 1 left before it's maxed out. Whoa! What's this? Looks like I fell into a trap I've never seen before. Oh, I think I managed to escape, but that was way too close. You really need to be careful in this forest. Now our campfire is fully upgraded. That means we don't need to level it up anymore. From now on, we just need to gather resources for the workbench and do everything we can to make survival easier. Right now, what we really need is golden chests and lots of iron. Let's start looking for all that. I already gathered quite a bit of iron. I even found a great spot for mining it. But we still need a lot more. We'll need tons of ammo because, as you know, mammoths and polar bears in the snowy biome have a huge amount of HP. So, we need to stock up well before we start building the base. Oh, wow! I just got super lucky and found a giant bag. We've now upgraded the workbench to level 4, as you can see. Now we just need to survive one more attack, and we'll have an infinite fuel source. Oh no, I miscalculated a bit here. I went inside a house, but a bear was chasing me. Get away from me, please! Guys, look how many resources we've already gathered for crafting. Now we're gonna build an infinite fuel source. My friend is working on that right now. We won't need to add wood manually anymore. The key is to set it up so that as soon as the fuel appears, it falls directly into the fire and instantly feeds the campfire, keeping it lit forever. That's basically how it works. We place the tower with its door facing the campfire. That's the most efficient setup. The fuel barrel will drop straight into the fire, just like I mentioned earlier. It's super convenient, an automatic base. Now, I think we need to build some defenses around the base so cultists can't break in. As you can see, this is how everything looks for now, and I'm still working on placing the fence. We'll build it in a circle so the base will be completely secure. We're already halfway done, but we still need to gather more wood. We're running dangerously low. All right, we've gathered more wood and continue building. As you can see, we're almost finished with the fence. After that, we'll focus on the interior of the base and add tons of useful stuff. Looks like the fence is almost done. And yes, there we go. Now we're adding garden beds, which will help us grow food. I think that means our base in the regular biome. Here's what our base looks like for now. It's not perfect yet, but already pretty solid. We'll keep adding garden beds to increase our food supply. Very soon, we'll finish this base and move on to the snowy one. I think it's going to be awesome, and I bet you're excited to see what's coming. While we've got some time, let's choose a place for our new base. Look at this. Doesn't it look perfect? There's a house here and even more houses nearby. It actually looks like a little village. As you can see, we can paint the campfire here, and we'll never freeze. Plus, we can cook food right here too. You could say we already have the foundation of our snowy biome base. Now we just need to fill it with everything essential for survival. And of course, we're going to get started on that right now. So far, we've already cooked a good amount of food at this base, and even added some shelves. I think that's great. And soon, we'll build an ammo shop and start crafting tons of bullets to transport to the snowy biome base. I don't think anyone has ever built a base in the snowy biome before us. Everyone assumes it's too dangerous, but today we're here to prove that you can build a cozy and fully functional base even in such a harsh environment. So we've gathered everything we need and we're now creating an ammo shop. We'll place it somewhere around here. Look how many bullets we have now! That should definitely be enough to move a good supply to our snowy base. We also have a lot of wood left, so we can build plenty of garden beds for our winter setup. Looks like everything's ready. We've got garden beds, tons of ammo, and now we just need to move everything to our snowy base. I think we'll settle in really nicely there, and you'll soon see what we have planned. For now, we're just collecting all the supplies, food, ammo, and starting the move. Luckily, the snowy base isn't far away. We just left our main base, and we're already almost at the snowy biome. We got really lucky with this location. It's a short run, and as you can see, we've already reached our snowy base. There are still lots of houses here. It looks like a whole village. And there's a main building where you can buy items. So, we're heading into our house. It actually looks really cozy inside, and we've got 2 rooms. You might be thinking it's not safe, that animals could enter and attack you. But that's not exactly true. We've thought of everything. One of the rooms has shelves you can jump onto, and trust me, nothing can reach you up there. You can wait out the night here, and you won't build up cold either. It's super convenient. We've already moved the bullets onto the shelves, and there are so many that they don't even fit completely. They'll be super useful later. For now, we're gonna grab the food. But first, let me show you why I needed those garden beds. As you can imagine, we can place them right here. And that's amazing! We've set them up like this. And now we have infinite food, even in the snowy biome. That's so cool. We don't have to run back to the main base for food anymore. We can cook everything right here, right now. While we wait for the crops to grow, I think we'll go back to the main base and bring everything else we've got. By the way, we also grabbed a bunch of saplings to plant trees. And soon you'll see how we'll set everything up over there. I think you'll really like it. We've grabbed all the food and we're quickly heading to our snowy base to deliver it. And if we ever run low on food, we can just grab some from the shelves. As you can see, we've already placed some food, fuel, and ammo. Everything looks pretty practical and convenient. No need to walk far, everything is right at hand, and it even looks really cool. Oh, as you can see, wolves do occasionally run in here, but it's fine. We can handle them. You just run in here and jump onto the shelf and they can't reach you at all. This is probably the safest spot in the entire game. Nothing can get to you here. If you have enough food and stay in this spot, you could survive for many, many days. Maybe even endlessly. Until you get bored. And deer will never get you either. I really like this place. Right next to our main house, there's a smaller house that I think we can use as a storage room. We'll stockpile all the fuel we find there, and whenever we need it, we can just come here and grab some. It's super convenient. This is now my favorite base in the whole game because it feels like a real village. By the way, speaking of saplings, we came up with a cool idea. We can plant them all around our house and it's going to look amazing. Like right over here, we can plant some and they'll grow into a beautiful forest. And here's a fun fact, if you didn't know, you can even plant saplings inside the house. It's kind of strange, but let's try planting a few and see what happens. All right, guys, let me just show you everything we've accomplished so far. We've created infinite sources of food, fuel, and all the essentials. We've built 2 bases that will let you survive for as many days as you want, maybe even forever. This is our main base, where you're totally safe. Nothing can reach you here. Just come by now and then to fend off cultists, if you feel like it, or don't. It's up to you. You could even just live full-time in the snowy biome, in a cozy house that you slowly upgrade over time. Your fire will never go out because the fuel barrel keeps refilling it automatically. You've got food, you can craft bullets if you run out, and overall, everything you need to live is here. But that's not even the main thing we wanted to show you. Today we're heading into the snowy biome. Everything's ready, and I think you'll really enjoy seeing what we've built there. As you can see, it's really close to our main base. There are trees not just outside, but inside the house too. It actually looks pretty good, like indoor decoration. As we showed you earlier, we've got a secret stash here with food, weapons, and everything else we might need. And if things get really bad, bears, wolves, or deer attacks, we just jump up onto that shelf we showed you earlier. Nothing can reach you up there. As for fuel, like I said, we store it in a separate little house next to ours. It's small, but perfect for storage. There's also a nearby building where we can buy clothes and warm up. And interestingly enough, we can also plant trees there. Don't ask me why, but it works. This is another spot where we've planted trees and also store fuel. I think we're the first ones to turn this place into such a well-organized and awesome village. We even store some extra food here, just in case we run in and need a quick snack. And of course, there's our huge garden that we built. There's no way we're dying of hunger. The only downside is that we can't place a cooking pot here, so we can't cook meals. But honestly, corn and pumpkin restore so much food that it's not really a problem. There's also another house nearby that we could turn into something useful, maybe extra storage or something else we need. And off in the distance, there's even an ice castle. Well, guys, we built an amazing base. We worked really hard today and got everything we need for survival set up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share your ideas in the comments. Maybe your idea will be so cool that we'll bring it to life in the next video.